Chio lectures herself. Though part of that lecture is intended for Isabel, is part of the speech she's been practicing. Sam and Chio maintain their quiet insistence that everything is okay, even as they have to push back from the encroaching tide. Even as they grow antsy and restless, forget to play with the sand, get up to walk the entirety of the beach to make sure they're sitting in front of the right hotel. They brush their elbows off, and the sand falls like delicate Michigan snow. But Isabel herself pinned the spot on their phones a year ago, and they confirmed it just a few days earlier in their group chat. So of course they have the right spot. Sam makes a joke about Isabel running off to fight crime, but neither of them laughs. This is fine, they maintain, even as the sun starts to dip beneath the ocean and Chio's parents call to ask her where she is. Even as the beach empties out, the only other group, a trio of older Americans, floating beyond where the waves break. Chio wonders about the wisdom of being so far out. Chio's parents insist that they come over for dinner at their hotel. Still, they convince themselves that this is fine. On the walk to the resort, the last of the daylight reflecting on the vast, unknowable ocean and whatever it hides, they believe that Isabel will come. She will appear at any moment, at long last, and she will be okay. Chapter 1. Dearborn, Michigan. No one believes Isabel when she says she's going to travel the world to hunt superheroes, for perhaps obvious reasons. She has been forming her plan for months now, but its seeds have been there much longer. Late at night, in front of her computer, the conviction strengthening the way convictions do best, alone in the dark, unchallenged. There are no questions in her mind that she's going to do it, that she is right to do it. Her friends, however, have a lot of questions. Mainly, say that again? Mainly, what? She has gathered them at Royce's, the frozen custard shop that is full even now during spring break in Michigan. The temperature's still flirting with the 20s. The others have nowhere else to be, but even if it weren't break, they'd meet at this table most afternoons. She's kept this plan to herself for long enough, and now that she's officially booked her flight, she wants to share it with the two people closest to her. But superheroes aren't real, Sam says, as if it needed to be made clear. Isabel says nothing. And even if they were, Chio jumps in, brushing light brown hair out of her eyes. How are you qualified to hunt them? And why? I said hunt them down. Of course I wouldn't be qualified to hunt them. Also, I don't like hunting. Isabel is undeterred by her friends' so far unsupportive reactions. They will come around. They always do. I don't get it, Sam says. I'll take follow-up questions. There is a silence at Royce's, or at least at their particular picnic table. The wind pushes Chio's empty custard cup to the ground. She stands to chase it and toss it into the nearby bin, then rejoins the table, biting her lip. No questions, then? Isabel spoons another key lime pie bite, shuddering at both the cold and the explosion of flavor. She isn't sure what she was expecting from telling them. The confusion isn't entirely surprising, but she thought there might be more excitement. Too many is the thing, Chio mutters. Isabel sits, waiting for them to come, especially from Chio, who questions everything, who uses the scientific method to decide which pizza place in Dearborn is best, who will not allow a statement to pass as a fact unless it can be measured as such. And you're not messing with us? Sam asks. No. I know how it sounds, okay? I get it. But it's what I'm going to do. So let's just move past the whole is she high phase and ask any logistical questions you may have. Where I'm going, how I plan to find them, that sort of thing. Sam laughs and hunches his shoulders against the cold. I think we need another minute to chew this over, Izzy. Then Chio, who everybody could tell was working herself up to this, says, I mean, seriously, what? You can't expect us to just accept what you're saying. It's decidedly bonkers.